Some startling new data tonight on just how bad the flu outbreak is here in West Michigan. The new information comes the same day that 4 deaths at Kalamazoo's Borges Hospital were found to be linked to the virus. 24-Hour News 8's Tom Hillen quizzed doctors from Borges tonight on why we're getting hit so hard.
The big question tonight is, have we peaked, or could this flu season get potentially even worse? Well, tonight, that new data from the state released just a few hours ago shows that there are no signs of this flu slowing down.
This is the worst year for influenza that I've seen in the last 3 years here.
In fact, right now in the state, nearly 6% of all doctor's visits are because of flu-like sicknesses. That's higher than the regional rate of just under 2%. But in Southwest Michigan, the rate is nearly double the state average, with 10% of doctor's visits being the result of flu-like symptoms, the highest in the state.
This is a unique isolate. It's called influenza A, H3N2. And that isolate statistically and historically has a higher incidence of complications, including pneumonia and death.
He says a typical flu year will kill anywhere between 10 and 17,000 people a year. But with influenza A H3N2, that number historically jumps to more like 30,000 people.
The people are getting quite sick, and if you get it, you might have very serious complications. And
Dr. David Davenport is the medical director of infection and prevention services at Borges Medical Center, where 4 people have had their deaths linked to the flu.
Would you call the current scenario that we're in right now serious?
Yeah, it's real serious.
Dr. Davenport says the vaccine does work, just not as well as had been anticipated, with only a 30 to 50% effectiveness rate. Again, Dr. Davenport would like to remind people that it's not too late to get vaccinated. He also says to make sure if you are showing some of those flu symptoms to stay home from work, don't go visit people, and of course, wash your hands as often as you can. In Kalamazoo, Tom Hillen, 24-Hour News 8.